Hey Divas, let's start setting up our 2026 planners. Hey Divas, welcome and welcome back. It's your girl Keisha here with another video, and today we're going to start getting a move on setting up my 2026 planners. At the time of this recording, I am still waiting on a few things to come in. So I decided to start with the planners that I already have in-house that just need a little refreshing, maybe a little repurposing. So that's what we're going to do today. I have two planners here that'll be part of my planner stack for 2026. The first one here is my wellness planner. Girl, if you were here last year, I tried to put this thing together and I have done nothing with this, okay? So she needs a little bit of repurposing, reinvigoration, she just needs a little bit of life in her so I can actually grab for her, reach for her, use her in 2026. And what was my catch-all planner? This is my A5 Louis Vuitton planner. And this was my, this was like one of my Christmas gifts last year. Was it last year, the year before? So I was very happy to use her, but I realized that my sweet spot as far as everyday planning is the classic size. So I still don't want this planner to go to waste. First of all, she's beautiful. Two, she was expensive, so we're not gonna let her just sit on the shelf. So I'm going to use this more as a business planner and on the go planner. So not on the go, just throwing her in my bag when I'm heading out, but more so, I do a lot of community work. I have meetings outside of my house, so I don't really want to carry my catch-all planner, so this would be the planner to do that. So this will have new life, and this one will just get some life, okay? So let's do that. Let's start with the easier one first. So this is a half letter size. I just got in touch with my half letter size self of planning last year. And it's starting to grow on me. Like this is my half letter setup that I have, and she's growing on me. She's like in between the classic and the A6 ring, but I just can't fully commit to her yet. Like I want to, because this is for the luxury girlies. A lot of the planner covers, like the Louis Vuitton Agenda planner, like all of those planner covers are really meant for this half letter size, but I'm not going to spend that much on a planner cover, and I don't even use the planner itself. So I'm hoping that using this as the self-care planner, I would get some more use out of it and really fall in love with this size. Okay, so enough chatty patty because we got a lot of work to do. So first things first, this was just inoperable. I got this planner cover from Etsy. She's cute. You'll see another one in here as well. But this little disc is not going to work. Also, this planner cover came from Cloth and Paper. It was in one of the boxes. It was like a wellness box. You can see I never use it because it still has the film on it. So we're going to actually move this into a proper size planner cover, but I am going to enhance the disc, okay? And girl, it says Jane's Agenda, but this is really a Cloth and Paper insert. I believe I got this last year as well. It was, when I got it, when I wanted it, it was like sold out in this size, and it finally came in stock and I bought it. I may have shared this with you throughout the year, sometime early this year, girl, but I never used her. But that ends today. So let's get a few things going. So first, she needs some planner disc. And as you can see right here, I have an entire drawer full of disc. So I was really reaching for this one, several reasons. One, because I bought it, and I just hate to have things that I already paid for and didn't use. Two, I found that I already own this. So this is what happens when you just buy things on sale, girl, and you don't check your own stack. Okay? So then I was thinking about possibly using a pink. So, I don't know what my kid's scissors. Girl, that's how you know it's your kid's scissors. It's so sticky. Oh, well, it is working. So what it gotta do, girl. Okay. So just open this one up. Girl, same thing. Oh my gosh. If that does not just ruffle my feathers, that's what a sale would do to me. I'm gonna do so much better in 2026. You watch and you see. Okay, so do we want to use this blue? I mean, it isn't the same blue, but that's okay. And then I thought about the pink. I think even after all of that, I think we should go with the pink. pink, a little damage there. We're still gonna go with this pink. Then we have this darker pink, but it doesn't really go with anything. Okay, we're going with the lighter pink. Okay, I have the disc. Okay, next let me get this film off of this this cover real quick. This may take a minute. Girl, so I just realized that the cover, the film is off the front, it just isn't off the back. So this will be our planner covers. Let me go ahead and get the disc on. Okay, so everybody looks cute right here, right? Doesn't it look cute already? All right, I'm not trying to keep you guys long. So let's go ahead and bring this here to the front. No question, I do want this in the front. Let me see if it looks as good as I think. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna need that, but let's just finish through. Okay, this one says work in progress. So I do want this, but I don't know where I'll put that for now. Okay, let's grab this. Okay. And then I bought these as for different sections, so I don't know where I want to put that. Okay, so here are some inserts that I bought last year, like I mentioned. So you can put these in here. I got this off of Etsy. Okay, then it looks like I wrote a note in here. Let's just go ahead and skip past that. Okay, so it looks like I was writing a few in here. Let's take this sheet out, girl. I don't know what I wrote in there. Okay. So then there's just these notes. I guess more so like a journal. And what are these? Why did I put these in here? Did I put these in here or did this come with this set? I don't even remember. Because what this is, if I remember, and if you got this in the cloth and paper box, you'll know too, is that they did a collaboration. And you're supposed to go to this site and do these reflections. So, I don't know if I need all of this, but that's what this was about. Okay. Let's see what's here. Notes, focus. Okay. We can grab some of this. So here goes the last. You see how difficult it is for me to turn the page with this? Okay. So now these are the different dividers. But I don't know if I want these per se. Excuse me if you hear my dog barking. Okay. So now what I do want is I do want these wellness logs, okay? So how they work. It's a daily wellness log, today's goal, all of the things. So I do want these because I'm serious about my wellness this season. But do I want you first? Do I want to see my weight? What do we want to see? And then let me see what this is like. Notes, schedule. This week, today, this week, this month. I think I'm gonna pull these tabs out for right now because I'm not really using this as intended, but I can use these there. here. Okay. So, so after this part, do I want my weight and stuff right here? Probably not. I want to get right into this wellness. Okay. So first things first is we have the daily wellness. And like I mentioned, that this wellness log, I was supposed to be at the back of every 30 days, I believe. I'm looking at the example here. Okay, supposed to write what you did. Okay, now did they give me these sticker icons while they're asking me for these things? No, but you know what? I do have these icon stickers. Let me see. Girl, I remember just looking at these icon stickers here. Let me see if they match any of those boxes. Good, I found it. Okay, girl. I love me when my past me just hooks up my present me. You know what I mean? Like, it was my past me that said, girl, put these in a little thingy, because one day you're gonna want to do the thingy and it's gonna be right there. You know what I mean? Like, go best friend. That's your best friend. That's why when you're doing stuff, sometimes you don't really know why you're doing things, but just know the future you, she gonna love you. She gonna love you. Okay, I digress with that. So I will, I'm just gonna pop this extra one in here because I don't know when the 30 days ends. I was just popping them in. Okay, so that's so good. That makes me feel so good. I'm gonna keep the example. I'm gonna keep the example in here until I set one up, just so I know. Just so I know what they did. Okay. Okay. So next we have next let's figure out what we're gonna do with these. So the fitness tracker and the love self-care. Okay. Now you want me to put this here? Is that what you're saying? You want me to put this here as a section, and then as a next section you want me to put fitness, all of the things right here, self-care. I also want to put a and I don't have it in half letter. I probably could just make it as like a skincare routine, because I really want to track how I do that. But that is good for self-care. Okay, so let's pop some of these in here. So we're gonna move this every day when we're working on today. Okay, and then we're gonna, well, I have some, it's like my Cricut vinyl. I will get that off in a second. Okay, let's put this here. I'm gonna have to move this every time. You can't see it, but you know, it does say work in progress, which is good. So for the week, we have one. Okay, so you know what, for the week, I might put that tracker in at the week, for the week section, because, okay. And after I do my first month, I'll count the pages and do all of the things, girl. But I'm gonna put this so I know that this is the month. And at the month is when I need to fill out this wellness log. That makes sense? Okay, but for the week, I really think those graph papers, or is it, you think the graph papers are, I'm going too deep. Okay, let's see. So, let me see. Do we need that? We probably don't. This, how do you feel? This as a cover page is good all by herself. Okay, we open it up. I'll put my name here. So first section, we are into fitness, okay, because we are a work in progress. Okay, and then we're going into today's wellness goal, blah, blah, blah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is truly the week here. I know that this is today, this week, this month. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, now let me just do one last thing over here. Now, I don't think I'll need these. Why would I need these, Diva? Reflection. If I want to write about something. Okay, good point. Let's use it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. We'll put it back here. So maybe I could just write how I felt on these particular days. Like I'm so proud of myself, or I ain't do shit. Like whatever I'm feeling. I could just write it, and at the end for this month, I can fill this out. All right? I think that is the best thing for us. And I was rushing through because I just hate to keep you here so long. You girls are busy. Everyone's busy. And because this is my first like wellness planner, I want it to be efficient. Okay, so we decided that this can be good by itself, but what I don't have is I don't have a back. And if I keep this, the clear back, it's gonna look super weird. So it's like either all or nothing. I think we can keep it. I think it's fine. All right, girl. Well, let me know your thoughts about the wellness planner, how you feel about it. You think it's cute, you think it's good, you think it's efficient. So now let's move on to like my business on the go planner. Okay, so I did stop using this planner like mid-year. So still some stuff in here, and Diva, I'm just pulling everything out. We are just gonna build her from scratch. We're just gonna pull everything out. I think I'm even using new inserts and everything. So I might need like a few of these clear ones that don't, you know, this is versatile. But other than that, I think everything else, I'm starting from scratch. And because I'm so mindful of your time, I pulled everything from my little planner stack that I'm probably gonna want to use. So I'm gonna pull all of this stuff out. Okay. This would be a good time to give her a good wipe down. Okay. All right, first things first. These are the tab dividers that I'm using. I've had them forever. Okay. So we are going with my, I believe like my first set of tabs that I have here. I just want to make sure they're in the order I want. Schedules, lists, projects, goals, miscellaneous. Here's the thing. This will be the normal way that you put the stuff in your planner, but when things are to the back, I sometimes don't flip over to the back. So I'm going to rearrange these slightly just so they're in the order that makes me know I'm going to reach for it, okay? So like my goals and ideas, I want to be reminded of that right away. My projects, this is my business. I want to see those right away as well. Finances, Also, I want to bump her up. I want to bump her up to third space. List and schedules. Okay, so that is good. I am happy with those, with this lineup. Okay, and in the schedule, you know, I'm a quarterly girl, so I'm just gonna put the 3 months worth of dividers in here. Okay, so like I said, I pulled just about everything, and we are gonna have to do a little redating on a few things. Like, I have a ton of stuff, things I've never even opened up, and because I know I'm going into the classic Happy Planner for my catch-all, I didn't want to rebuy things like a monthly calendar and everything. So we're gonna be redating a few things here as well. Okay, so we can just stay tuned for that. So again, these are all the dividers I'm going to use, but we'll put that stuff at the end. Let's first get this baby functional. Okay. So March. I try to do as much as I can with the rings open because I just hate to open and close the rings. Okay, that's our monthlies. Again, look at this. All things that I've gotten in the sub box, which is why I've canceled my sub box. Okay, and these are the monthlies I'm going to be redating. This is from 2025. I've already identified which month is getting what. And since we're only doing 3 months, I only need to do January, February, March. So this I could put to the side. Well, I could put these for pre-planning. Let me take that back. Okay. So now let's get to a few things. Okay, so finance. Finance, I am using the cloth and paper finance kit that came again in a box that I've never used. If you're not new here, or if you are new here, I do have my own budgeting planner, so I do not typically use other products now that I've built a system that's like perfect for what I have going on. But I'm gonna use what they got here for my business, because my business expenses is not going to be as robust as my personal expenses. So what the package came with is a monthly budget. Okay, so this is one monthly budget. It has blank categories. I like categories. That's how I budget with my real expenses. This has an expense log. Then they have this recurring payments, bills, subscriptions. So, so this is, I would consider this 1 month, okay? So since we said we're gonna kind of do this for 3 months, I hope I did 3 months worth. If not, 2 months is cool as well. Okay, I did 2 months. Okay, then they also have this reflect your monthly expenses, so we could just put that on the back of each month as well. Okay, so I'll put that on the back of each month as well. And then this resource tools, I will put this in a separate section. Social media stats. Okay, and then Afterpay, because I do use it sometimes. Okay, when I'm buying products and stuff, it's cheaper that way for me. So let's head over to the finance tab. So what I would normally do is I would slit these, so that way when I'm writing on it, I don't have to constantly open my rings back and forth. So let me go ahead. I do not have my scissors, and I cannot use my kids' sticky stickers on my on my inserts. No, no, no. Okay, so what I'll do is I just pop them in here. Maybe not all at the same time, but I will pop them in here. I mean, it's just like a disc-bound planner. So again, I don't have to constantly open the rings. Okay. So finance section should be done. Simple, easy, breezy. Okay, let's see what else I have in here. So I do have a weekly section. Let's see. Routines. Okay. Routines. Okay. I had a purchase tracker, but I don't need that. Okay. Projects. We did talk about projects. Let me grab that. Okay. So those were already cut, so they must have been pulled before. I'm always using project inserts when I'm thinking about things to put in the shop, or just if I'm working on community, any of the other organizations I'm part of. You know, we're talking about projects, upcoming things. So this will be good for that. Oh, I'm in the project section. Okay, perfect. Projects. Okay. Now we have a couple of other things here. Now routine, I need to keep on the forefront because this will make sure that I am going through every section each day or doing whatever routine I set out for this particular planner. It needs to be at the forefront. So I'm not even putting you in a section, in this section right now. I'm going to put you right there. Okay, weekly, we'll go to the schedule section. Okay, so am I putting you in a month? Yeah, I'm gonna put you in a month. Okay, I'll put you within a month. Now, you clearly only need 2 of these for the month because they're double-sided. I'm not looking for a chunky planner. I was looking for an effective one. Okay. Next, resources and tools. Let's talk about it. Okay. This is exactly what it says it is. Security, passwords, all the things. This can go on the list or it can go on the miscellaneous. I'm going to pop her under miscellaneous. Only because this makes the best sense here. Okay, list social media stats. Now in my catch-all planner, I'm going to be focusing on social media, but I feel like I have an opportunity to check on that here as well. So I had the inserts, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to attempt to use it. If it doesn't work, when I do a refresh, she got to go. Easy enough. Okay, that's the due date. Now let's see what else I have in here. Again, all inserts that I've had from previous things. Okay, so let's get monthly goals and let's get this week. Okay, monthly goals. These inserts are from Fancy Plan Co. They have amazing things. I am an affiliate with them, so if you want 10% off, you could just use my code Keisha10 and you'll save 10%. I will link it down below. Okay, those are already slit, so I just use that. Okay, monthly goals. I have my goals section. So I have 3 months, 3 inserts in here, 3 goals. So goal list, goal list. Okay, easy enough. So I can say, let's just say social media, one of my goals is to post 5 times a week to each of these platforms. My monthly goal is to get 5 new clients, like whatever my goals are. Okay. Next is a task list. Okay, it says that this week's task, double-sided, so I can put, I only have 3 left. I'm sure I have some more, and that was in my previous setup, but we want new inserts. I want to feel new. I'm gonna put those back in my stash, but for this setup, I wanted to use all new good stuff, girl. Okay, I just want to use new one. Okay. Oh, well, this can go to list, but I just have to make sure I come here to do it. You know what I mean? This is what I was talking about with making sure I go and flip over to these sections. Okay, so you have this weekly. I think we can do this together. I think we can do this and this. Boom, boom, and then boom, boom. I think that's good. And then for the last one, I'm just gonna pop it over to February. Girl, I do not know why I'm rushing. I know why I'm rushing. I told the kids that we'll do a game night, but I wanted to get this done. Okay, this is the Ivy Lee method. Let me see if I wanted to use this. This also came in a sub box. Also in a sub box. No, this isn't the one I wanted. The way they offer it now is, I feel like it's slightly different. So I'm not ready to force this insert. Oops. In my system. So I'm not gonna put this one in. Okay, we have another weekly insert. Let's see what this one looks like since we just put that other weekly insert in there. Oh, I think I did like this one better. Let me show y'all. I think I did like this one better. Let me go to the weekly now so we can compare. So, but they're pretty much the same thing. Weekly admin, task, and habits. What do you have? This is a week on 2 pages. Memo priorities next week. No, it's okay. We can work with that one. Not enough of a difference for me to pull those out. Okay, let's see what we have here. So this is the beginning of the week and then the end of the week. So I think I wanted this. Oh, girl. Did I just Hercules that, like rip it from the side? What? Okay, let's see. So beginning of the week, I can talk about my commitments, priorities, organize, ideas. How can I have a productive week? How can I be present this week? End of week highlights. Okay, so I wouldn't want this to get lost in here. This would have to be something up in here as well. Like, I don't know. It's not goals. It is, I don't know. Help a diva out. Let me know where you will put this. Write me in the comments below. Let me know where you would put this. Schedule, projects, goals, ideas. Well, I guess it is my goals for the week. Maybe that's it. Okay, let's try that. And then I can put a divider in there. Okay, let's try that. So I have, ooh, is this just 1 week? End the week? My goodness. They only gave us enough for a month? Or have I been using this? All right, let's punch through, Diva. Let's see. It's a good insert. Good to be intentional with the week. Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay, next is products. So I was using this for my products, like, you know, writing things down. Let's see. Don't want to put this in miscellaneous. Let's put this in finance. No. Let me think about her. Gratitude log. I definitely want to pop her in here. Girl, why are these ripped on the side? I mean, I'm grateful for it. It just makes it much easier, but okay, and these are slits, so I must have had this already. We're gonna do 3 months. And I want this to be specific about my gratitude for my business. Like whatever happened that day. If I took a lesson, if I help someone, if I impact anyone, if someone placed an order, like I just want to be very grateful that I have an opportunity to have a business. And I'm grateful for the growth that's going to come. So I just want to be sure that I recognize that. I'm grateful that you guys are watching this video, so I want to make sure I do all of that. Okay, so gratitude is done. Product we're going to think about. Okay, website, username, password. I think we already accounted for that with the other insert. Okay, so this one is very businessy. So, and this one is too. Team planning. This is good. This is great, especially for the boards I sit on. Taking notes for that, doing all that. So let's go to the list section. Okay, so we're gonna pop these in there. I like that it always gives you examples on what it should look like. And then this one I've never used. Connect and cultivate. So yeah, I don't do the sub boxes anymore unless it's a special one. I did the one in November because it came with the spiral planner, and the spiral planner I always give to my husband. So that one just always works out. But other than that, it has to be something very specific. Even with Jane's agenda, I'm on and off again with that. But her January box looks so good. I really am excited about the planner cover. It said it's supposed to be here on Christmas Eve, so I am looking forward to that. Okay, this is good. Good. We're gonna pop these in here. Okay, product detail. All right, girl. I hate to stick it in miscellaneous, like my business is miscellaneous, but this insert, I think I can pop back there. Or it should, maybe it should go to projects and ideas. Yeah. Projects and ideas. Projects and ideas. Okay. Okay, so we have the meat and potatoes. Let me get rid of this. I'm so glad I pulled just about everything before. That saved me some time. So before we get to redating these, let's start putting some of the pretty, the practical, the whatever you call this set of stuff here. Okay. So first thing is, I know I'm going to need, girl, some of these are dirty, but I'm not cleaning them off, okay? I just want to keep it a buck with you. That means real, okay? 100% with you. Okay, so some of these, I did have my planner cover for this. Did I not have mine? Okay, I am putting her on here. I loved her. She was so pretty, so cute. Okay, so I am waiting for like the year at a glance kind of dashboard calendar. So that will go there, but I do want to make sure that I capture this. I need routines to have its own thing. And then behind the routines, we have gratitude. I want to make sure gratitude is not forgotten. I like some up, some down. Let me see. We can put this one down as well. Okay, so what other subsections? So we have that gratitude. So monthly goals, I believe we had a second part of monthly goals. We had this. Okay. And then that was that. Beginning, yep. Okay, then in projects, we have this and we have products, but I don't think it needs its own separation. Monthly budget is fine. Finances is all good. Okay, now let's go to the schedule in January. So once we put the monthly section in, we have this going on. So this would need division. Okay. So I'll put the monthly in the front and then I'll know to pop over to this section here. Okay, so nothing going on in these months. Let's go to list. Oh, one thing I don't have in here is note pages, so I will grab some of those. Nothing major in list that needs a separation. And yeah. So let me just go to my previous stack. The stack we pulled out. So do we need an inbox? I'm still uncertain if I'm using my inbox correctly. I'm gonna be very honest with you. So we did pull out a few things that I don't mind using if I can. Okay, so for these note pages, are these all notes? Yeah. Let me pop them in there real quick. To the list section. So I'll put this in the back because if I'm looking for notes, I will definitely go to the back part of the section. Okay. Then I found another Afterpay form. Go to finances. I'm feeling really good about this. I'm feeling like I got stuff that I'm gonna actually use and things that I need like every day. You know, I feel like it's not just a bunch of fluff in here. Okay, that's how I'm feeling. Okay, so I had a tab for routine already that was already labeled, so I just don't like it at the top, but I'll keep it there. I'll pull you out. Okay. I do not have an inbox. Okay. I realize I don't have an inbox. Should I have an inbox? Probably. Do I have one? No. So an inbox is just the place that you figure shit out. Just figure stuff out. So I'm going to put it to the side because I don't have an inbox. I don't have an inbox. I don't have an inbox. I'm okay with that. Okay, now that we have most of the stuff in, let's get some of these dividers in. So gratitude, I know I want, but I don't want you just hanging out by yourself. Gratitude, you need some kind of something with you. Rule of thirds. Okay, this looks better with some words on top of it. And we will open this dashboard. I did not think this was going to be a thick planner, but she is working out to be thicker than a snigger. Okay, let me see how you look before you move on. Okay, gratitude. Okay, good. Okay, our next section. Oh, did I skip routines? Routines. Oh, new era, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to start right off with a new era. New routines, new processes, new everything. Okay, cute. Except for this thing is dirty. I may have to switch that out. Okay, so that's good. Gratitude is good. Now let's get to goals. What does this say? Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Okay, I have to know myself to set goals. You see, I'm just working off the cuff, just coming to me like that, just like that. Okay, what is this? Beginning of a week. Let's see. Iconic. Notable. I do have those. Okay, let me take pause. I have these inserts I bought from them as well. And I would like to use them. Let's see. So they're monthly, meeting notes, daily, yearly, notable, weekly. Okay. Let me just put these in where I know they fit real quick. So schedule. Schedule will be monthly. I know you're gonna need a dashboard behind you. Okay, whatever you do for work or play, do it with passion. Okay, perfect. Let me see. Monthly schedule, okay? And then we just said right here, this is my weeklies. So let's pop her in. Okay, she needs a dashboard too. Rule of thirds. It just sounds right. It just sounds like you should be here. Everything here that I pulled is vellum. I might have to go back in the lab and get some more. But let's see. Weekly. Okay. So let me know this is my weekly situation. Okay. What else do we have? I'm just moving about this cabin all over the place, but it's okay. The yearly I don't have right now. Meetings and notes. So let's click over to the list section. List. And I am probably gonna have to grab a few more dashboards. A few more of the cardboard dashboards. Because vellum just looks very plain by itself. It needs to be on top of something else, you know what I mean? So, okay, let's see how this looks. I promise you I'm going to try to clean these off, but I'm not promising you I'm going to try to clean these off. You know what I mean? Let's just like, you got to trust me or let's just forget about it. Daily digest. So daily, I feel like I do have dailies. So what I want to do is I will put it in the back of this meeting section, the schedule. So for the days that get extremely busy and I need to write it out on a daily sheet, I would do that. I'm going to go back and grab that in a sec. Notable. Okay. My projects. Memos and ideas. Perfect. And this one's a little different than other ones. It's still a vellum, but it's a little stronger. Okay. Okay, we're going to use this dashboard. Okay, let me see how she looks. Okay. Okay. Let's flip back. I don't feel like this is giving me a vibe that I want right now. I feel like I'm going to have to find a different dashboard for her. I think this is more spring. This is not really, she's not really eating. She's not doing what she's supposed to do for me. Routines. Do we want this on top of that? No, that's okay. This is like a prompt for a planner routine. Even though I know what to do, I have it here. So that's okay. Okay. So now let's flip through and see where the gaps are. Girl, this thing is just bothering me. I know it says routine on here, but it's so filthy. I can't do it. Okay. Let's start again. So we have our routine section. All right. Planner routine. I will set up all my business routines. Okay, next we have gratitude section. Where I'll write down one thing I'm grateful for every day. Okay. Next we have our goals and ideas. Okay, we don't have anything. Oh, okay. But I feel like I want this year to be iconic. So I would get a dashboard. I cannot believe this thing is this thick. And I said I did not want this thick because I did not think it was going to get to that. Okay. Okay, goals. I think I could put yearly here because I will be writing down my goals for the year in here. Okay. Okay, you good to go? All right. So yearly, and we have our monthly goals here. And we flip over and we have beginning of next week. All right, let's talk this through. We can put this. Okay, I think that's good. I don't think I need a big dashboard behind there. I think that's good. It's enough words right here to kind of block what's going on there. Okay, I hope you have the courage. Okay, next we are on to projects. Why did I keep this? No reason. This was an accident. Okay, and then we're on to projects. The whole project section's in here. Oh, this page is not so new. All right, got a little stain on there. Okay, next is finances. Okay, let's get this money. Expression, reason for being, purpose for which one is suited. Okay, this one, an attitude or outlook that is optimistic, positive, and hopeful in pursuit of success. Aiming high. Okay. All right, I'm in pursuit of success. Let's go ahead and put this in my finances. Okay, do we need a dashboard here? We probably do. I will grab one. Okay, let's keep going. So that's one dashboard for sure. Sorry, I kind of jumped the gun. All right, next we just schedule, monthly. Okay, so I don't think I need this. I think that's good because the dashboard for the month is cool all by itself. So I could put this somewhere else. We have this weekly. Okay. And daily. Okay, I'm going to get the daily inserts, girl, but they are calling me. My son needs to play this game, and I need to spend time with my family. So where was the one? Okay. This can go here. Okay, let's see. Perfect, that's good. That looks good to me. All right. All right, Diva. So I still have to come back and finish this up with the things that are missing in the mail. I always put this like right here because I just like to have my knees just rounding up the posse. And then I have this. This is really just the core. This is not providing anything but that. And I think that could be it. Oh, I didn't redate those. So Okay, last thing we have to do is redate. So let's do that. Okay, so the last part of this video is that I need to redate these monthlies. Again, these are monthlies that I did not use in 2025, and I'm not wasting them. So some of these line up perfectly and others I have to redate. So we can just go through and I can tell you like which ones are perfect, spot on, or which ones I need to redate and get creative with. So this is the spiral planner I just referenced earlier that came in the cloth and paper sub box. This is the only thing I have right now with the calendar on there. So for April, we're gonna work backwards a little bit. April is fine. April 2026 starts on a Wednesday. So I already did the work. So April 2026 has the same as October 2025. So I don't need to redate. I just need to focus on up there. And this is my Happy Planner book. I would have preferred for all the dates to be black because this is a more professional type of vibe, but that's okay, girl. I'm okay. I'm open. So I would just do a little. I'm gonna do this. April, perfect. I don't have to do anything else. There's no, oh, one on the back. Let me slow down. I was just about to say nothing else is going on, but I'm gonna use the same one. Okay, fine, April. I don't have to worry about anything else. This is good to go. Okay, another one that I think is good to go is May. Let me see. So May starts on a Friday. This one starts on a Friday as well. So this was August of 2025. So we are doing this for May. Let me see. You see, if I just want to be like this. Let me see, is this long enough to fit here? This may not be long enough. Okay, these are long enough, it looks like, but these are transparent stickers. So you will be able to see through, but let me see how much you'll be able to see through. I don't want to do too much work. Yeah, you can see through that. So honestly, girl, I think this is fine. I have to realize this is my planner, girl. Okay, this is my planner. No one's checking for me on if I redated. I could though. Let me just wipe that out. Okay, and we'll do it on the back. Okay, May is done. All right, let me see about June. June starts on a Monday. Okay, this one said March, but this is definitely June because June starts on a Monday. Make sure I didn't do June. Okay, June starts on a Monday. So let's not even play around with that. Okay, June, that's fine. So now we can take this off because we're still missing. So we need to do January, February, March. Okay, so first let me come here. January, so again, I'm gonna have to redate all of these. I'm gonna use these stickers because they look, even though it doesn't really matter, but it kind of looks like that one. Okay, so I'm gonna pick a larger one here. Okay, and for the back we can go tinier. Okay. All right. So now let's redate this. So January starts on a Thursday, so we don't need this. Okay, here's my sticker book. I was rummaging through this on the back. And the back, let me see. So these stickers are good, but these are transparent stickers, and you're gonna see right through. You're gonna say, Keisha, just go ahead and white it out, girl. Just do the right thing. Okay, I'm gonna white it out, and I'm gonna redate these, and then I'll be back, so y'all don't have to sit here and watch me do all of this work. Okay, January is done. She looks good to me. So I'm gonna do the other 2 months, February and March, and then we will wrap up today's planner setup. Okay, we are all done, Diva, with redating these monthly spreads. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look pretty, but it's practical, especially those that I didn't have to redate. I just had to change the month on it. But this is what we have right now. I mean, the thing with dated planner inserts is that they go on sale eventually. So if I could just hold out and wait for a good sale, you know, I might luck out. But if it gets to a point and I don't want to rock with it anymore, I'm not gonna do it. But I spent so much this season on planner supplies. I have to save money somewhere. So this right here will be one of my cost-saving efforts. If you saw my previous video, I did a couple DIY envelopes. So things like that, girl. I'm gonna save money where I can, where it makes sense. And this right here makes sense for me. Now my main planner, no, I would want, you know, I want all new things, which is what I'm waiting on. But this right here, we are good to go. So we have through March. Now, why are you in this section? So I'm gonna put April through June in here, just in case anything pops up, I can fill it in. List. This was supposed to be in here, or I could put this in miscellaneous. This tracker. I'm probably not gonna track this here, but I had it, so I'm gonna just put it here. Okay. All right, Diva. Well, I'm done for now until the other things come in, and that's really, like I said, my year at a glance page. And I don't think I bought that many inserts, if any, for this planner. But let's just do a quick flip through. She looks good. She looks functional, which is the most important thing. So we have the icon. We have, this is strictly decorative. If I feel like the plan is too heavy or just too bulky, I'll take this out. Our first section that we have here should be our routines. And I want to use my planner in order. I do have these little stickers on here. I was thinking of putting them on these tabs. Let me see. Agenda, list, planning. Here goes routine. When I get everything else in, then I'm going to use these to put on these tabs. So much so I'm just going to put this in here so I don't forget. So when the other things come in, I can finish that up. So we have the routines page, routine section. We have our grateful section here. Then we go to goals and ideas, which is yearly, which is great. So I will work this out on what my goals are. But then I will break them down into monthly goals, which is fine. Okay. Then the next section here is what are my beginning of the weeks, my commitments, priority, organize ideas, my weekly intentions. Now I still feel like I should put this in the weekly section, but I don't want to inundate that section. I might switch it up next time you see this. Okay, next we go to projects, because this is my business planner. I should be always thinking about things. So we have a couple of dashboards here. We have these project inserts from Infinite Lotus. And then we have this different layout from Cloth and Paper. Then we have a product detail page. So for me, you can use this any which way, but for me, I would just put 52-week challenge and then what the details are for the product if I was using this for my personal products, which that's my plan. Okay, next we're into the finance section. So we have, which I think is perfect, whatever you do for work or play, do it with passion. So we have the monthly budget here, which is great. Okay, expense log, recurring payments, so my income, so that could be from clients, YouTube, Etsy, like wherever I have money coming in. My bills, subscriptions, this is all good. I think this is all good. And then I can reflect on my monthly finances. Okay? And I have 3 months worth of that in here. The same setup, I've done it 3 times. And then we have Afterpay, because sometimes your girl got to use this when I'm ordering inventory and things like that. So that's great. Then we move into our schedule. We have the Clear Vellum monthly. And then each month has their own dashboard here. The first thing here is the redated monthly spreadsheet. That looks a hot mess, but that's okay. That is okay with me. When I set this up, if I do a little deco on here, girl, she's gonna look pretty, okay? It's about function. So my to-do list, my monthly review, then we're moving into this week, okay? So we have the weekly task here. So I probably need to move this over. Okay, so now we're in the weeklies. So now we're in the weeklies. So I just like a running to-do list of things I need to do, so I could just have that and then I could just tackle it to each page. Honestly, I really don't need this because this is pretty specific. I can just put my tasks here and my habits here. So this is also something, if I don't utilize it, that's fine. I think I have one that says a monthly list, and I think that will do better versus a weekly list, because again, these weekly inserts already have that. So I might just pull the monthly list in here. Okay, so we have all the weeklies, and then we move on to the following month, which is the same thing, February. So we're gonna flip through February through March. Then I have the extra last 3 months of the first half of the year in there. Then we go to the daily digest. Oh, I did find 2 lingering daily sheets. So I will pop a few more in here when I find them, because I know I have a ton of these. So this is when my day gets really busy with the business and I need to write a thorough list. I'll have that, okay, especially if I'm taking this on the go. And I have several meetings out the house. Next, speaking of meetings, we're in the list section, meeting and notes. This is just the dashboard here. So we have teamwork planning. This is great for collaboration. So we have a few inserts like this. The next insert is task delegation, which I need to do more of. And then we have blank note pages because this is the notes section, okay? And then miscellaneous, we have social media, social stats tracker, because we just have it. And then we have resources, so different websites, etc. Lastly, I do have a page lifter. I don't know where I put it. And a page lifter is just to put at the back of your planner so this back page doesn't get bent. But I can't find it right now, but so we're good to go. So we are good to go. We are like at the 97% of this planner being complete, girl. I'm very happy about her. She feels professional. She looks professional. You see, this is what the page lifter would help me avoid those back pages getting bent. So she's all set. And she's all set. So 2 planners down. I don't know how many more to go, but I can tell you this is not as many as I had in 2025. So let me know your feedback, your thoughts on setting up my business planner, my on-the-go type of planner, and my wellness plan. If you have any tips or anything I need to add in here, I would love to hear it. This is the first time I'm using a wellness planner. Especially someone like me, I should definitely have had one. I have tons of doctor's appointments and I get tons of treatments. So I should definitely have had a wellness planner, but we're not talking about the past. We're talking about 2026. So she is ready to go. So if you stay to the end and you haven't subscribed and you like all things budgeting and planning, then I'm your girl. Let's connect. Hit that subscribe button down below. And like always, I'll see you in the next one. Later.